Looks like Vulkan rugged. What? A new coin on Random X? Just rug pulled? And wait, it gets even better. What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Rabid here. And if you haven't yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We got some news for you. So there's a new coin here, Random X, Vulkan or Vuck here. And I was kind of excited for this one at first. I didn't get around to trying. I'm in the process of moving my rigs out to the garage and still kind of cleaning that up. And yeah, I'm still waiting for power cables and stuff to show up to even get power out there. But for the most part, I wanted to try this. I usually get the things, sometimes I get there late. Obviously, this is one of them. And it looks like I might not even get the chance. Obviously, we can see network hash rate was almost 2 mega hash, which in Random X world isn't very much hash rate at all. But now it's down next to nothing. 345 kilohash, 560 kilohash, not very much. Our plant is at 0. They pretty much wrote it off here. I can't really see the exchange right now. It was listed at Xbitron right under, if I can find where the thing is, right here. We can see Xbitron here did list it, but Xbitron is currently down, so I can't see the price. But as we know, the rug pull, it looks like it got listed. Then the devs spent the entire bag. I don't know what the pre-mine or anything was here, and now it's gone. Now, here's where things get interesting, and I'm not 100% sure, if everything is accurate or not. There's a lot of accusations going on here, but whether it's actually real, I don't know. But here's the interesting part here. Everyone, please be extreme cautious. Vault Chain is being run by a known scammer. The developer originally went by DevRun. I recognize this name. I don't know why, but I do. If you know why I recognize this name, let me know down in the comment section, unless that was the name that was obviously tied to Zephyr Swap. But the same person who rugged Zephyr Swap and disappeared with community funds in a past project called Zephyr Protocol. Now, this is the interesting part here, because as you know, there's a massive FUD campaign going on Zeph prior to this whole audit thing that went on. And exploit that was involved with Haven and stuff. It was before all of this. And Zephyr Protocol was a nice DEX swap program for Zeph. And allegedly, they wanted the dev to do something, the Zeph dev to do something to cater to them. And they're acting like a bunch of, I guess, 5-year-old girls. And they obviously, the Zeph dev isn't a catering to, select people. It's Zeph's chain. They do what they want, and these guys wanted to do something else or something. Anyway, point here is then they started a massive FUD campaign and claimed the dev rugged Zeph and all this stuff, and it turns out that most likely it was these Zephyr Swap people that did the entire thing, launched the whole FUD campaign, and here they are rug pulling more coins. And at this point, it is their own coins that they are creating to rug pull. So anyway, this is a repeated pattern. Launch Zephyr Swap, rug the community, disappear and rebrand, serve Gev here, launch again, Vulk chain. And this is not baseless FUD. This is plenty of proof connecting these identities and past scams. But unfortunately, I can't post images or screenshots here on Bitcoin Talk. So this person here does have, I guess, screenshots and everything about the transition and stuff. And obviously, here's the Vulcan people here. I call it a Vulcan. Is it Vulcan? Yeah, it is Vulcan, I guess, like Star Trek. But the Vulcan team has no association with any other projects. Of course they don't. Why would they? Look over there. Well, really, they're right here. This is FUD common competitors or unhappy members who could not get special benefits. Change has started. This is April 15th, 2025. Coming into their Twitter, there isn't much going on. I do believe a lot of posts and stuff that they did were deleted. Let's see if some replies. Show more. Yeah, there's nothing really going on here. So nothing happening there. And let's come back. So here is some other things that are interesting. So here's some Twitter posts. Zeph, people be careful. A new coin have popped out called Vulkcoin. This coin is made by DevRun. Pretty much what we've seen earlier. The guy who made Zephyr Swap and rugged, he changed his name to Sergey V. Be careful, guys. Moving into the next one. Why not tell people about your Zephyr Swap rug too? And here you can see post was deleted by author. So This is why I'm thinking, they deleted a bunch of their stuff. It sounds like their Discord may be down as well. Obviously, they're getting rid of all the evidence here. And then here we have another one. Here's the scammer Sergey running Vulkan has blocked me for calling out his lies. This R word person, we can't say these bad, evil words towards people, but he promised he'd compensate people a few months ago that mined to the wrong chain. Now he's blocking those same people for asking. He also lied about Trade Ogre. So here he says, going to fund on new chain from dev fund so you don't waste time mining for those coins. This was sometime in November of 2024. So I don't know if that's this chain or a different chain. And now the Vulk chain now is the new chain that he just rugged. I don't know what's going on there, but again, he made a coin, wrong chain or something happened here. He claimed he was going to refund everybody because there was major issues, and obviously now he's blocking everybody after this pull. And then we have this right here. So Zephyr Protocol layer 2 L2. This is not an official Zephyr account or anything by any means, so keep that in mind. But we can see I respect Vulkan work and found it amusing when he seemed to give up, but now it's clear he's persistent and hasn't quit. So it's kind of promoting this. And someone says they mine just in case. What do we got here? Are you aware that Vulkan is the same dev that created the Zephyr Swap site, then rugged it? Dev runs Z, and he says yes. The swap had coin ownership and key management issues. Managing Monero is no easy task, obviously. Now, Sergey V addresses this by utilizing tokens on DeFi to solve these challenges. And DeFi is probably one of the largest scams to ever hit the internet in terms of things. So, I don't think this solves anything, but, maybe if done right. But for the most part here, it seems that this account is promoting this, but again, I'm not 100% sure. But the point here is, everything is leading towards this is the guy from Zephyr Swap, and he pretty much rugged another coin. So I did want to try this. Actually, here's our plant here. Going back, the last block they mined was 21 days ago. So I'm not really sure what all happened 21 days ago here. Maybe there's just a fork in the chain they didn't want to update, and they're just looking bad or whatever. But yeah, crazy stuff here. It looks like Vulkan, whatever here is no longer a thing. I wish Xbitron was working so I could come in and actually look at the price. But as we know, a rug pull is a rug pull, and it's most likely never going to recover because this was a straight up scam type of chain. So be very careful out there, guys. You never know what could be legit. Let these coins prove themselves to yourself. Don't just randomly download random links or anything you see on the internet. Be very careful and go from there. But right now, yes, I don't know of any viruses or anything that was in any of the wallets or anything. I haven't heard anything like that. But yes, it does look like this was a rug pull. It does seem to be tied to the Zephyr Swap rug pull that happened previously. So let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments section. I'll see you on the next one. Rabid out.